Now it is a time to get our hands dirty with backtrack hacking Wi-Fi mechanism and techniques. Well, hacking Wi-Fi with backtrack is relatively very simple task to do. You're just gonna have to actually understand a few of the core concepts and then you are good to go with hacking mechanism. Before getting started, I want to tell you a few of the things you need to make sure before starting Wi-Fi hacking. As we are using the VMware machine, and in VMware machine we have actually set up the Backtrack 5. In the previous videos I have already shown you. So now we need to actually plug in our USB device into our local computer or laptop or PC or whatever you are using, and then we need to actually link it to our Backtrack operating system within virtual machine VMware. So I have already plugged in my USB Wi-Fi adapter, as I have already told you in the previous video that it is very important to actually use the USB Wi-Fi adapter if you are trying to hack the Wi-Fi with VMware or any other virtual machine. So now I'm just gonna go into the upper status bar section of VMware and select this VM option drop down menu and then go to removable devices, and then I'm just gonna go to the bottom and you will see that my USB name is actually Railink 802.11, which is providing wide local area network service, and it is already connected to my Backtrack operating system inside virtual machine, as you can see that, and a tick mark is actually confirming this action. If you click on the disconnect option, it will be disconnected, and if you go back out there, check out the removable devices, and as you can see that it is now disconnected from the host and there's no tick mark. If I just once again click on the connect, okay, and now it will be once again connected, and I'm just gonna get back, and as you can see that from the tick mark I can confirm it that my USB is very successfully linked to Backtrack 5 operating system. Now that we have confirmed that our USB is successfully linked, I'm just gonna go back and open the command terminal, and then after that I'm just gonna check out my USB Wi-Fi adapter, that whether it is connected successfully or not, and this is the second method after the first method successful. So I'm just going to use iwconfig, and as you can see that it is now clearly showing me that yes, your Wi-Fi adapter is successfully linked and connected to your Backtrack operating system inside your virtual machine, and it is showing that transmission power of this device is 20 dBm. That is actually now what we have, and this is IEEE standard 802.11 BGN. So in this way we can actually confirm that the WLAN 0 interface is actually a Wi-Fi interface. I can confirm it also from this command by using ifconfig, and as you can see that now it is showing me the Wi-Fi device in here with more information like the hardware address, that is the MAC address or SSID ID you can call it, and these are the other options. You can just check it out. This is our local IP address 192.168.23.128. Now it's time to perform some real hacking techniques of Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to open the command terminal, and now I'm just going to use a command that is airmon ng in order to verify that our Wi-Fi is actually connected. So I'm going to use airmon ng, and as you can see that it is telling us that yes, this is the WLAN 0 interface, the chipset is Railink, and the driver is actually RT2NT800. But remember one thing, that this is very important concept. This USB Wi-Fi adapter is on a physical link. We need to actually change it to monitor mode. This is actually now on a physical mode, and we need to change it to monitor mode in order to perform the hacking. So how we can change it to monitor mode? Well, we can easily change it to monitor mode with the help of airmon ng. Airmon NG actually converts the physical mode of this Wi-Fi adapter to monitor mode, so that we will be able then to capture the packets and traffic data with the help of that monitor mode. So I'm going to use Airmon NG start, and then I'm just going to type in the name of the interface, that is WLAN 0, and then now I'm just going to press the enter button. And as you can see that it has found two processes. That could cause trouble, but this is actually a warning message. We really don't need to care about that. And these are the process IDs. It is actually telling about us, but we really don't need to worry about that. The main thing about which we need to be concerned is this one. That is, the monitor mode is enabled on monitor 0 interface. We have successfully converted the physical mode 1 into monitor mode 0. So now we will be able to actually capture the traffic data with the help of monitor 0 mode. How you can do this? Well, remember that in the previous video I have actually mentioned a few of the commands like airdump, airplay, aircrack. Now we're going to use all of these commands one by one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in the command airdump ng and then type in the name of the monitor mode, that is monitor 0, and press enter. And it will begin to capture the traffic data and the traffic packets of all of my neighboring Wi-Fi devices. And if I just actually expand it, as you can see that it has already now captured and detected one Wi-Fi that is of my neighbor, and this is with the ESSID, that is PTCL21FB. The authentication is shared key, and the encryption type is WPA2. So now it is giving us the indication that we could easily use, or we could easily hack this Wi-Fi system, this Wi-Fi. And remember one thing, it is usually very difficult to break the WPA2 password because it is encrypted multiple times and more securely and more strongly encrypted than other encryption types like WEP and other more. So as you can see that now we have this Wi-Fi device, this Wi-Fi information. This is the MAC address of our Wi-Fi which we are going to be hacking, and this is actually the beacons and the data. Remember one thing, the more the data it will collect, the more the chances it will be that that Wi-Fi will be hacked. The less the data it will collect, the less the chances would be that this Wi-Fi would be hacked. So make sure that it collects data in thousands and multiple of thousands and in millions. So the more the data here will be, the more the chances will be to hack this Wi-Fi system.